Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are new on the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So you guys are more than welcome to join us. So y'all, I had a slight dream last night. It really wasn't a dream. I feel like it was, like kind of a dream and a vision mixed together. Because what I saw was the word mother in big bold letters. So something about, like somebody's mother could be significant. Somebody's mother has passed away. Somebody's mother could be trying to communicate with them. Like somebody's spiritual team, could be trying to alert somebody, when it comes, like to their mother. But when I woke up this morning, I actually, went to Google and I basically put in the word mother. And what popped up was a movie. It's called Mother. It was made in 2017. It's like a horror mystery. But basically, the AI overview of the film Mother is basically like a dark allegory and cautionary tale. It depicts the relationship between Mother Nature and a poet, which basically is God, with their house symbolizing Earth. And so it says, the arrival and increasing destruction caused by the uninvited guests, starting with Adam and Eve, represent humanity's exploitation and mistreatment of the earth, leading to the catastrophic destruction of the planet and the birth of a child who was then sacrificed by the humans. The cynical nature of the film, ending with a new woman waking up, symbolizes humanity's ongoing pattern of destruction and the potential for a new cycle to begin. So, Mother, which is Mother Nature, the physical embodiment of the earth, so which is the mother in the movie. She is a caretaker and a nurturer, constantly working to heal and maintain the house, which is considered as earth. But her efforts are repeatedly undermined by humanity's self-desires. The poet, a manifestation of God, a creator who is more interested in being adored and inspired by humanity than in protecting Mother Earth. The house, the earth itself, a delicate paradise created and nurtured by Mother Nature, which is progressively damaged and destroyed by human presence and actions. The film begins with the polite yet disruptive arrival of a stranger, representing Adam, followed by his wife Eve. Humanity's exploitation. These guests and subsequent arrivals disregard the house's rules, breaking things and treating the space with disrespect, symbolizing humanity's destructive impact on the planet through consumption and abuse. Mother gives birth to a child representing Jesus Christ, a new life created from the essence of the earth. The humans then commit the ultimate act of disrespect by killing the child and later consuming his body. Mother's revenge. Pushed to her absolute limit, Mother sets the house on fire using oil to destroy the remaining chaos, a powerful statement against human destruction. The film ends with the poet starting the cycle anew by creating a new mother figure and ushering in a new wave of human guests, highlighting a continuous pattern of creation, destruction, and rebirth. Wow. So basically, a couple's relationship is tested when uninvited guests arrive at their home, disrupting their tranquil existence. So something about a couple is significant. But again, you're like somebody's mother can be involved, Mother Nature definitely is pissed off. I feel like, the Most High God, is angered. But I feel like that it's because, on a mass scale, it's because of, like the collective destruction, like the earth, the collective destruction, amongst one another when it comes to abuse, when it comes to betrayal, when it comes to, like dark stuff. But if we take it, like personal level, I feel like there's some people. It could be a couple. I don't know. Somebody's mother can be involved. I don't know, because I feel like that this is really deep. But yeah, there's some people, that like they have done some stuff, and I feel like that there are like uninvited guests, like in these people's home. And these uninvited guests are not there, to bring happiness and joy and peace and pleasure. These uninvited guests are there, to create chaos, havoc, and pandemonium. It's kind of like, like people, like allowing, people, like to enter into their home, not really knowing who these people are. And then, like their whole home gets destroyed, It's giving me, like too, like when it comes to, like your body being a vessel, like your spiritual house, like people, like allowing, like opening, like themselves up, like to, like dark entities, and then once the dark entities, enter into their bodies, it takes over their bodies and it destroys their bodies. This could just symbolize, like drugs, alcohol, toxins, that, is not supposed to embody our bodies. But I feel like like this message is like really, really deep. I don't know. Something, could be deeper, than what somebody thinks when it comes to somebody or some people. But going back to, the sacrifice. I don't know, Somebody, could have sacrificed a child, or something about a couple sacrificing the child, Or, like somebody, could find out, that, like they were a child sacrifice. Going back to, the mother energy. But let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. I mean, we did just read that there is a new cycle that's beginning. So I feel like that something, could be about to take place, like on, like a grand scale, on a mass scale, when it comes, like to the earth. But, people have been talking about, like the rapture, because, I was, like on YouTube for a little while yesterday, and, like people were talking about like yesterday was supposed to, be the rapture or whatnot. It's something about, like the end of days, and I'm not trying to scare people or whatever, but I mean, if you read your Bible, it tells you about the end of days. But it's something about that is significant, like, so, like, of course, where there's an ending, like there's a new beginning. And so, of course, the beginning started with Adam and Eve, and basically Adam and Eve, they were disobedient, they were basically destructive, they did a whole lot of things, as to why, basically the wrath of God, that's how the wrath of God began, in the beginning. So, that's all relevant to this message. Holy Spirit. Give me one, please. Thank you. We got sword. This sword card is the number 46. Somebody could be 46 years old. Somebody could be born in 1964. This is giving me, with this sword, this is giving me air signs. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But if y'all see this bird, like it looks like that this bird is on a mission, to like bring forth some type of message out here. So I feel like there are a lot of people that are, on missions, like that the Most High God, has set for them to be on, So somebody, they are, one of their purposes, is to, like fulfill whatever this mission is, that the Most High God has set for them. And so I feel like with this sword, it's giving me, like somebody, like is soaring, like they're fulfilling, like their mission, This literally could be, like somebody being a mother, and so, you know, you were created to be a mother, you know, like for a reason. Everybody, you know, can't create kids, you know. So those that, you know, can create kids, yeah, they should, you know, feel blessed, and they should look at it as a blessing. And so I feel like that, yeah, for those of you that are like mothers, you know what I mean, you know, that's going to resonate with this message. I feel like that, yeah, like you're soaring, you know, yeah, like you're a great mother, a great parent, you know. You're doing whatever it is that, you know, like you need to do in order, you know, to, like to fulfill your title, in order to fulfill your purpose. And so, yeah, be proud. But yeah, so something about a message. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, they could receive a message out here, or, you know, going back, you know, to, yeah, when I had kind of had the dream vision, you know, situation, you know, that could, you know, like take place for somebody. But I feel like that somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like they're soaring over a lot of people, soaring over their haters, you know, like soaring over, you know, like, their family members, their friends. So this is like, you know, like somebody exceeding expectations while everybody else, you know, is still on the same plane, you know, somebody, you know, is on a different level versus other people, you know, yeah, still stuck on, you know, like one level. And I feel like the, yeah, the more that somebody soars, the more that somebody levels up out here. Somebody definitely is like soaring over some type of illusions. So, you know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, they see the illusions, you know, before, yeah, like, they can be created. And so, yeah, instead of somebody, you know, like soaring right into the illusions, yeah, somebody soars over the illusions, you know, like, so, yeah, like somebody's looking down, you know, looking down on the illusions, or, you know, yeah, like, again, you know, yeah, they were, you know, warned or told about these illusions. And so, yeah, they're able to, you know, avoid the illusions. They're able to avoid, you know, like some type of destruction out here. Yeah, and it definitely has something to do with, yeah, influence out here. This influence card is the number 25. Somebody could be 25 years old. Somebody could be born in 1952. It's cigarettes on this card. Somebody, you know, could like smoke cigarettes, or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like being, you know, like a bad influence, you know. So with this soar and this with this influence, this is giving me, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, like soaring over the illusions, you know, like soaring over, you know, like the bad influences. This is like, yeah, exceeding expectations when it comes, you know, like to, yeah, breaking, you know, like curses, or, you know, yeah, like, you know, like exceeding expectations, you know, like going against, you know, like societal norms, you know, and yeah, like, operating, you know, like, you know, in their true version of them, you know, yeah, not, you know, being influenced, you know, by, yeah, the bad stuff, you know. It's something about, yeah, like, whatever mission, you know, that somebody is on. I feel like, one, somebody, you know, has been called, you know, yeah, to, you know, like fulfill this mission and complete it. But it's giving me, you know, like while somebody, you know, was, yeah, in the process of, you know, like, completing this mission, yeah, like somebody, you know, was learning, you know what I mean? Somebody's learning how to, you know, overcome. Somebody's learning how to, you know, like achieve, you know, without, you know, without conforming. Yeah, without conforming to the world is what I feel like. There are a lot of people that, yeah, they conform to the world, you know, yeah, they you know, go towards societal norms. You know, a lot of people are influenced, you know, out here by bad things. But it goes back to, yeah, like Adam and Eve, you know. I really don't want to get into that, you know, because people have their own opinions, you know. Well, it was Adam's fault, it was Eve's fault, you know. So something about, yeah, the blame game. We got the perspective card. This perspective card is the number 35. Somebody could be 35 years old or born in 1953. Somebody's life path could be the number 7 or the number 8. Somebody could be born in 1978 or 1987. But this bird is upside down. So something about, yeah, like somebody's perspective, you know, like being upside down, or, you know, like somebody, you know, has, yeah, like a weird perspective about something. This could just be about the world, you know, versus somebody else, you know, yeah, like they soar over, you know, so yeah, they can look down and see, you know, everything that's going on, you know. It's also giving me, yeah, like God energy as well. So yeah, God, you know, like looking down, you know, seeing everything that's going on, seeing all the bad influences, you know, seeing people, you know, having the wrong perspective when it comes to life, you know, when it comes, you know, to, you know, like basically, yeah, God in general, or yeah, just a higher power. But somebody has some type of wrong perspective, or yeah, like the way that somebody sees something, you know, is yeah, like it's not what it really is. So going back to yeah, the illusion. Mm-hmm. We got isolation. Somebody could be 27 years old, or somebody could be born in 1972. Somebody's life path could be the number 9, 7, 8, 9. Steps being ordered. So people's steps are being ordered out here. Mm-hmm. I feel like yeah, like the way has already been paid for some people. So yeah, this is giving me free will energy, you know. So yeah, everybody has the, you know, right to, you know, free will, you know. Everybody has a right to a yes or a no. But I feel like the yeah, like somebody there definitely could be somebody or some people that could be about to get their free will revoked. These are people, yeah, that like are really bad influences, you know, on yeah, like others, in a way to where yeah, it's causing you know, like mass destruction. I don't know, something about yeah, mass destruction, weapons of mass destruction, something about yeah, war. I don't know. We possibly yeah could be about to, you know, like hear about, you know, like another war, but this could be, you know, like yeah, with multiple countries is what I'm picking up. Mm-hmm. This is giving me, you know, like a as above, so below, you know. So yeah, like, you know, like if there's a spiritual warfare going on above, then of course yeah, there's, you know, physical war, you know, below. Let's look into the angel number 789 real quick. The angel number 789 brings a message about your lifestyle and career choices. The angels guide, encourage, and support you as you focus upon your life purpose as a light worker. So yeah, that's how we start out the message, you know, somebody having a mission, or people, you know, like having missions. So somebody, you know, could be a light worker out here, or I'm, you know, speaking to light workers. But I feel like yeah, I'm just speaking to, you know, like people, you know, that yeah, God, you know, has called and chose, you know, to give missions to. So light workers, star seeds, earth angels, you know, prophets, you know, yeah, the list goes on. Angel number 789 may be a message to prompt you towards your true soul's calling. If you have been feeling unclear or confused about your true life purpose, angel number 789 is a strong prompt to listen to your intuition and follow its guidance. It is time to steer your life and career towards a spiritually based practice or heart-based service or venture, trusting that your soul's promptings are leading you in the right direction. Angel number 789 is a sign that your angels are helping you to manifest financial supply to sustain and support along your life's journey, and suggests that your material and financial wants and needs will be met as you continue serving your soul mission. All is going to divine plan in your life. Angel number 789 may also be suggesting steps along your spiritual path. Yeah. So somebody, you know, yeah, steps are being ordered because yeah, somebody, you know, is yeah on their soul mission. For those, you know, that yeah, like haven't, you know, figured out, you know, what their life purpose is, you know, what they're, you know, like here to do. Yeah, it's time for, you know, people to figure it out. You know, if people have been feeling unclear or confused, you know, about their true life purpose, you know, angel number 789 is a strong prompt to listen to your intuition and follow its guidance. Mm-hmm. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. We got self-interest. Somebody could be 45 years old or 54 years old, or somebody, you know, could be born in 1954, 1945. But with this influence and this self-interest, this is giving me, you know, like, yeah, like, people, you know, yeah, like being influenced, you know, by, yeah, negativity, you know, people being influenced, you know, when it comes, you know, like to, it's giving me, yeah, like selfishness, you know, it's too much selfishness in the world, you know, and not enough selflessness. So I feel like there is something, you know, that's about to take place, you know, on a grand scale. Because again, I feel like Mother Nature is pissed and the Most High God is angered. Mm-hmm. And then we have, yeah, the gifts card. Somebody could be 21 years old. Yeah, those, that, have spiritual gifts. Yeah, they're supposed to be using them, for good. So for those of you, that know that you have spiritual gifts, like, don't allow people, to influence you to use them for bad out here. But that could literally be why, like, I'm picking up, like, angry energy, from, like, the spiritual realm. Because, there are people that have been, gifted, gifts. And they're using them in a bad way. They're using them, to, abuse power. They're using them, against, like, the other, people that have, like, spiritual gifts, yeah. What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? We got release. Yeah, it's time for people to release out here. Release what no longer serves them, release, the evil. Allow, the goodness, to, like, take over. But y'all see there's a knife. So something about, somebody needing to release, a backstabber, but this is giving me, Judas. There are plenty of Judases, they're walking this earth that are causing, chaos, havoc, and pandemonium. There could be some people in, some people, that, they have Judas or, multiple Judases that need to release out of their life. This release card is a number 42. Somebody could be 42 years old or 24 years old. The 4 and 2 breaks down to a 6. Somebody's life path could be the number 6. But something about, releasing the past. This could be, like, just releasing, like, past hurts, past trauma. Yeah, we got the gratitude card. So people are definitely, being shown the way out here. But there's also, like, people, that, like, a part of their mission, is to show others the way. I feel like that there are people, that, like, they don't like the fact, that, like, people, are, like, showing other people the way, or people, like, are opening, like, other people's eyes, like, to what's going on around them. This literally, could be, like, the government. That's definitely, one of the entities that, they're mad, It's a difference between being woke and awakened. It's two different things, A lot of people walk around, saying, I'm woke, I'm woke, But, like, it's a big difference between being woke and awakened. Somebody definitely, could be, like, trying to, like, light some candles on somebody out here. Somebody could be doing some type of candle magic. But this candle card is a gratitude. So I feel like the people, they need to start showing, like, gratitude, when it comes to, what they have, what's around them, instead of, like, destroying it, But I feel like that there are people, that are about to be shown some gratitude. It's those people, that, they're operating in their soul mission, and, like, they're determined to complete the mission. They have the courage to do so. Yep. We got the spirit guides. They came out. So somebody definitely needs to know, that they are definitely being shown the way, or people are just being shown the way. So going back to trust your intuition, follow, the guidance, that you receive when it comes, like, to, from your spirit guides. Somebody could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But people are being used as spiritual guides. That's a part of, like, doing, like, the light work, doing, the work of the Most High God. Basically, people, that have spiritual gifts, regardless, of, like, who they are, earth angel, light worker, prophet, they're supposed to, be coming together, to, like, bring, like, people that are in the dark to the light. Mm-hmm. Wow. We got focus. So yeah, continue to stay focused. Continue to stay focused. No matter, what's going on. Especially those, that, yeah, like, they're on their soul mission, When it comes, like, to those, that are trying to figure it out, yeah, just stay focused, and, yeah, continue, to trust your intuition, continue to seek, like, spiritual guidance out here. Mm-hmm. It's definitely, yeah, a lot of people being targeted out here. But, yeah, people still have the courage, to, yeah, continue to operate in their soul mission. Uh-huh. Yeah, there goes that air. So, yeah, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Mm-hmm. So, there definitely, yeah, could be some people that could feel something coming in the air, I feel like, yeah, there's people that can feel that something, is about to happen. Something is about to take place. So it definitely, yeah, would benefit, people, to spiritually cleanse at this time, continue to spiritually cleanse. Because I feel like there's something definitely, yeah, is going to take place. I feel like it, yeah, on a, like a wide scale, a grand scale, a mass scale, but also, yeah, in somebody's personal life. Yeah, these cards was hard, like to put together. So something about, yeah, it's hard for, like people to stick together. It's hard for people to get together. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of, like dark entities, that, yeah, like they're trying to keep people apart, They don't want people to come together. They don't want, yeah, like those, that, are on their soul mission, that's doing the work for the Most High God, to, yeah, like work together. Because, yeah, if you get those people together, yeah, that's a big, powerful punch, Mm-hmm. But it's something about, yeah, like on, like somebody's personal life, yeah, there could be somebody or some people that, yeah, like they're trying to cause division, This is giving me, like the divide and conquer strategy. But going back to, yeah, wide scale, yeah, they definitely, yeah, are using the divide and conquer strategy, when it comes to, like the color of people's skin, using, like male and female against each other, just all type of stuff, Holy Spirit, what is it that we need to know? We got the Divine Feminine card, but it came out in the reverse. So something about, yeah, karmic feminine energy. Be aware. With this card coming out in the reverse, because if y'all see it's upright, this is like somebody, like, yeah, like they're just enjoying life, this person look like that they looking good, it looks like that they smelling good, yeah, they're just basking, like, yeah, like in, like the goodness, of life, the goodness of the Most High God, but yeah, in the reverse, this is like, yeah, like not having a good life, not smelling good, not looking good, yeah, just looking like a zombie out here in these streets. So I don't know. But I mean, I don't know where y'all from, but where I'm from, yeah, you can go outside, go down the street, and yeah, you'll see people, yeah, looking like zombies, looking like, yeah, like at any moment, yeah, they're gonna, croak over, so this message is deep and it's weird, but I mean, and everybody probably isn't going to resonate with this message. It's okay. I'm just doing my job. I'm just operating in my soul mission. But yeah, there's a karmic feminine out here that ain't looking so good. They ain't smelling so good, yeah. I don't know if this is, like, yeah, somebody, that, yeah, is trying to cause some type of chaos, havoc, and pandemonium, or this is somebody, that's trying to get up in somebody's home to cause chaos, havoc, and pandemonium, or this is, yeah, somebody, that, yeah, like, they're under God's wrath, I I feel like whoever this is, yeah, they chose a karmic path. And yeah, they're basically, yeah, finding out, yeah, what the results of, choosing a karmic path out here, pretty much. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. We got the flying under the radar card. So whoever this is, they could be trying to fly under the radar out here. There could be like a family member, that could be trying to protect whoever this is. I would say that, yeah, they're trying to protect this person from God's wrath, but yeah, nobody is protected from God's wrath. Not one person on this earth, not the earth in general, So, I feel like, yeah, like somebody, is trying to get in the way of God's wrath, or people are trying to get in the way of God's wrath. People trying to protect people, or, yeah, this, in somebody's personal life, there's somebody that's trying to protect somebody from something out here. This could be somebody, that, yeah, that like they were given some type of divine guidance that they didn't, like take heed to. So, somebody's spiritual team, could have told them like, yeah, like don't protect this person, or, like don't get in the way, of what's, about to take place. Or that's what somebody's being warned about. Because, yeah, somebody can feel something coming in the air. And so somebody, is being told to, yeah, don't get in the way, when the wind start blowing, when the hail starts coming down, when the lightning starts lightning, yeah, get in the house, get in your safe space. Wow. Yeah. The big red book. So the big red book is definitely, yeah, about to be thrown at somebody. This is the justice card. So Libra energy. Somebody could be a Libra, have Libra in their chart. Wow. So somebody, could be trying to protect somebody, from, yeah, like, the justice system. But it's giving me, yeah, like no matter what, because I keep picking up, yeah, like God's wrath, I feel like yeah, no matter what, yeah, like whoever this is, they can't be protected. Wow. That's also giving me too, like the Bible. So something about, yeah, God's law, spiritual law. But as above, so below. Yeah, if there's spiritual law, there's physical law. So something about, yeah, spiritual laws being broken, physical laws being broken. But this is also too, yeah, like, like going back to, like people, yeah, on their soul mission as guides. So yeah, people, are there to, yeah, like give people information, to help them, to, yeah, to help them to, like not, yeah, break spiritual laws, or, yeah, like not break physical laws. This is like on the physical, like, yeah, so there's lawyers there, to, yeah, give people advice, about, yeah, the law, or, yeah, there's, people, that, yeah, like are put in place, to, yeah, give people advice, or, yeah, put out information to help people to avoid, yeah, destruction. But at the end of the day, yeah, we know one of the books, that was put out to help people to avoid destruction is the Bible. So something about, yeah, people going against it. It's also giving me too, like revelations, But we've been talking about, yeah, like revelations, shocking revelations, perspectives changing, in the last, I don't know, maybe 5 messages. So something is coming. Something is definitely coming. And there could be a lot of people that could feel something coming in the air. Wow. When I split the deck, we got the Ten of Cups and we got the Devil. Ooh-wee. I don't know if somebody thinks that, yeah, like the devil can protect them. Why is this Divine Feminine in the reverse? We got Ten of Wands. Yeah, somebody's burdened out here. This Ten of Wands card is the number 10. So, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, Libra, Scorpio. Somebody could be a Libra, Scorpio, cusper. Something about October is significant. So something, is going to take place by October. But yeah, somebody's carrying a heavy load out here. Somebody definitely, could be, like trying to, like put some stuff on somebody, so this is like, bringing, like their problems, every day to somebody, bringing their burdens every day to somebody, to the point to where, it's time, for somebody, somebody's way down. It's time for somebody to release whoever this is, or release some energy. But if y'all see, there's a bird on top of this, on top of the load. So somebody already received some type of message about this load, or somebody already received, like some type of, advice or some type of warning out here. But this is giving me too, the saying, like God won't put more on us than we can bear. But with me seeing the devil, this is like, like somebody don't even believe in God. So how can you say God won't put more on you than you can bear when you don't believe in God? You whoever this is, they think that the devil can protect them, or, like they chose a karmic path. They chose, like a dark path. And so, God don't got nothing to do with it. When it comes to whoever this person is. So, they're going to be burdened down to their socks. And whoever this is, they're carrying a heavy load. And I feel like, by October, they ain't going to be able to carry this load. I don't know. Somebody, could be pregnant out here. It's also what I'm picking up. Somebody could find out that they're pregnant, and like it's just too much to handle. And everything's going to come crashing down with the tower. October the 16th is very significant. Something definitely, could blow up. But if y'all see, it's all that lightning, and I always, when I see lightning, I always, think about, God's wrath. So, I don't know if somebody thinks that, like they're protected from God's wrath. Oh, the devil is going to protect me or whatever. The devil can't protect nobody from, from God. I don't know. But it goes back to, somebody's perspective. Somebody's perspective is wrong or off or whatever. But there is about to be a big change. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on, y'all. Let me look at this song real quick. The song is by Phil Collins. Somebody's name could be Phil or Philip. Somebody's name could be Colin or Collins. But the song was made in 1981. But it says, I can feel it coming into the air tonight. Oh, Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh, Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend. Ooh, but it goes back to, that knife, that Judas. Ooh. But I don't know if you know who I am. Wow. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you can wipe off the grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh, Lord. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Well, I remember. Don't worry. How could I forget? It's the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. Somebody's trying to fly under the radar. No, you don't fool me. The hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. It's no stranger to you or me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. And it keeps going. Wow. It says the lyrics and dark, moody atmosphere are a reflection of his emotional state, which included grief and anger over the relationship's end. He described it as the angry side or the bitter side of separation. So something about a relationship ending, or like somebody going through some type of separation. Somebody's angry and bitter about it. So it could be, the person that I was picking up on that chose the karmic path. Somebody else, chose, the divine path. Somebody chose to, operate in their soul's mission, figure out, their life purpose, somebody with this tower, somebody, created a big change in their life. Yep. Somebody's on drugs. Somebody's on the cocaine out here. Somebody, could be on, like multiple drugs. But something about, when it snows. So something about the wintertime, but we've been picking up on the wintertime. But y'all see how this person, is like walking past. This person has their hand out. And remember the song said, I wouldn't even give you a hand, or whatever the song said. But it's something about, selfishness as well, because regardless, people, are supposed to act out of selflessness. But it's something about, like, going back to, like somebody, already, like receiving some type of divine guidance, or already receiving some information, when it comes to, to how to operate in a situation. So something is supposed to happen, like, so like if somebody, like the song said, I wouldn't even give you a helping hand, or whatever the song said. This is like, it's meant to happen, so like the Most High God could tell somebody like, don't help them, don't let them in from the storm, don't, I don't know. This message is really, really, really deep. It could be the fact that, like somebody, has showed selflessness enough to whoever this is. I just saw you will witness their karma. So somebody definitely, is about to receive some karma. Heavy karma. We got an energy vampire. So whoever this is, they're an energy vampire out here. This is somebody, that, they could excessively, like demand, like somebody's attention. Or they could excessively demand somebody's emotional support, physical support. But I feel like like something has changed, especially with this tower. So whoever this is, going back, to, like somebody, like being emotional and angry, about some type of breakup or some type of separation. It could be a friend, this could be a lover, this could be a, like a family situation. But somebody's been siphoning off of somebody's energy. Somebody's been, doing a lot out here. And they're burdened. Somebody definitely, is trying to, basically, like trying to, like give somebody their burdens. Like trying to, like make somebody, like be responsible for their karma. It don't work like that. Whoever this is, they're envious of somebody's career and the money that somebody makes out here. So whoever this is, like they're in the Five of Pentacles energy. This is somebody, that, like they haven't figured out what their purpose is on this earth, They haven't figured out, what they're meant to do. I feel like this is somebody, that has caused a lot of destruction in somebody's life, a lot of destruction in their life, a lot of, chaos, havoc, and pandemonium, just, like in their community, in their neighborhood, in their city. And whoever this is, they definitely are spying on somebody, and they do it daily. But whoever this is, they're out here looking like a clown. Whoever this is, they spy on you on a daily, and they secretly keep tabs on your every move. So I feel like that whoever this person is, I definitely do feel like, like they really follow somebody, watch somebody, they could put on, like some type of disguise, like trying to hide themselves. I don't know. This is giving me Muslim energy as well. Somebody could be a Muslim. Somebody, could be from, like like a third world country. Wow. We got unexplained freak accident. So there could be some type of unexplained freak accident that can happen. For somebody, you know, like trying to, spy on somebody every day or secretly keep tabs on somebody. I feel like whoever this is, you know, they could have been trying to, like with this energy vampire card, siphon off of somebody's energy to the point to where, somebody's so drained, and so, when somebody's walking down the stairs, like somebody just tumbles down the stairs, and breaks, 10 bones in their body, unexplained freak accident. We got black obsidian, so somebody, would benefit with, working with black obsidian. It carries a calming and positive energy that can help you remember to look on the bright side of things. But whoever this is, they're envious of, somebody's career and the money that somebody makes out here. It could be a family member. I don't know. It could be somebody's mother. It could be somebody that's that somebody was in a relationship with, or it could be another family member. It could be a co-worker, ex-co-worker. It could be, like a couple, It could be, some people that somebody don't even know. But I feel like it definitely, for a majority of people, it's somebody or some people that somebody knows. Yep. And so whoever this is, they're doing black magic or juju work on somebody. And so they're secretly keeping tabs on somebody's every move to figure out, like their black magic and juju has caused, like somebody, to have some type of unexplained freak accident out here. So it goes back to the beginning of the message, because I feel like whoever this is, they've abused their power, or like they're trying to abuse somebody, that has power, so somebody could have a high spiritual rank. So somebody trying to, do black magic and juju on somebody, that has high spiritual ranking. Whoever this is, they could be posting things on social media, directing whatever they're posting on social media towards somebody, instead of, like coming somebody's way, or instead of, like communicating with somebody. I feel like whoever this person is, they do some type of drugs, and they do black magic and juju on somebody. This person definitely, could get high all day, every day. But they're mad about their life. They're burdened, you know what I mean? This is somebody, that, like they want somebody to carry their burdens. But, like, even when it came to, like Jesus being, like having to carry the cross, everybody else that was with Jesus, they had to carry their own cross. Everybody has their own battle. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own cross to bear. Whoever this person is, they want somebody to carry their cross while the person is carrying their own cross. Whoever this is, they're recruiting haters. So somebody just needs to be aware. It could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I just heard the day has come. So, 10 of Wands. We got monk or nun. Somebody, could like go to a synagogue or something like that. I'm picking up on, like third world countries, or, somebody, could be a monk or a nun. But something about, somebody praying. Somebody definitely, praying for change out here. So it goes back to, people, that, like, they have the power, to, help to create change, like in this world. And that's, what people are doing. People, are going against those people. Whether they know it or not, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, but either way it goes, like they're going toward, going against those people, which, basically means, they're going against, the one that has created this whole entire earth, the one that has created the whole entire universe, So there's about to be, a big change. The day has come. I feel like, yeah, it's reckoning day for somebody or some people. We got food and hunger. So something is about to change on a mass scale. So I feel like people just need to get prepared. And there are a lot of people that, yeah, they're going to be left out. This is giving me too, like, when Moses was sent, like to free the people. Yeah, there were some people, that, yeah, for whatever reason, they decided, to stay on to stay, and so, yeah, it is what it is, This is also giving me too, yeah, like some people, like deciding, yeah, a karmic path, or that they've already, like, yeah, like they decided, yeah, made some type of decision, and so, yeah, there is no, trying to act like that you're feeling left out, when, yeah, you had a decision, you had free will, just like everybody else, you had a yes or a no, Something about, yeah, like some prophecies being fulfilled out here. You got male, female. Somebody, could be a twin. There's something about somebody's twin flame, but this male, female is giving me, like, yeah, like transgender energy. So something about a transgender could be significant. But it goes back to, yeah, the divide and conquer strategy, So be aware of, yeah, the divide and conquer strategy, or just, yeah, like pay attention, trust your intuition, especially, yeah, like, like on a wide scale. But, like, yeah, when it comes to, like your family, your friends, your work group, We got lessons and blessings. So I feel like there's some people, that are about to, learn, some lessons, but there are people that are about to, receive some blessings. But yeah, there are people, that, they've been put on this earth, to be lessons and blessings. So yeah, take your pick. Either you're going to, learn these lessons to receive these blessings, or yeah, you're going to deny the lessons, and yeah, like you're not going to receive blessings. I feel like people have chosen, Something about, the chosen ones as well. We got high priest or high priestess. So yeah, people are definitely operating in their high priestess energy. But there is a high priest or high priestess, dark one that, abusing power. Or yeah, just in general. But I feel like there's one specifically, in somebody's life out here. We got a father, so there's a father involved. But this is, like God. Yeah, somebody's a child of God out here. Yeah, something about, the children of God. Wow, what's crazy is I get Bible verses every day. And there was one that I did get this morning. It's Proverbs 10:24. It says, "What the wicked dreads will overtake him. What the righteous desire will be granted." It says, "The wicked fear the triumph of goodness, holiness, and righteousness. The wicked fear not being in control. The wicked fear death overtaking them. The righteous, however, desire the triumph of goodness, holiness, and righteousness. The righteous ones offer their lives to be controlled by the Holy Spirit of God and guided by the Spirit-inspired scriptures. The righteous recognize death as an enemy, but one that their Savior has already conquered. In times like these, isn't it comforting to know that the fear of the wicked is really all they can be sure of receiving?" Let me read that again. Isn't it comforting to know that the fear of the wicked is really all they can be sure of receiving, while the glory of the Father, His angels, the Son, and the Holy Spirit await us as His righteous children in that glory? So yeah, that goes hand in hand, with this message. So I'm glad that I remembered, like about this scripture. So something about, Bible scriptures. Mm. We got galactic. So this is a universe. Something, yeah. Something is about to take place. I don't know, yeah, like it's giving me, like, so going back to the beginning when the perspective card came out. So it's giving me, like, yeah, like people, like, so like people, they say, yeah, universe instead of God, or they say mother nature instead of God. But yeah, everything was created by the Most High God. So, it's giving me, yeah, many names, one God, people say Allah, people say, whatever, yeah, whatever they say, but yeah, many names, one God. Even though, yeah, they're, like smaller gods, than the bigger God. But yeah, when it comes, like to, yeah, the Most High God, yeah, there are many names, but yeah, like there's only one God. But there are people that worship many gods. And so that could be another reason why, yeah, the Most High God is angered. People are about to, yeah, it's about to get rough for some people. And then we got mother. So something about, yeah, somebody's father, somebody's mother, but yeah, God, Mother Earth. But something about, yeah, somebody being left out in the cold. Somebody being left out of something. Something about, yeah, going back to, yeah, child sacrifice. Y'all see how it's 2 kids on this card, but I feel like the, yeah, like, I don't know, there could be a kid that could feel left out, or somebody, has just felt left out, yeah, like since they were a kid. But, so somebody, yeah, could be like the black sheep. This is like, yeah, somebody, like being the chosen one of their family. So, of course, yeah, somebody is not going to fit in with, their family, with their friends, yeah, with people. But, yeah, those, that, yeah, like, like have callings on their life, those that, yeah, were given missions, to complete, yeah, like they don't fit in. They stand out in a certain way, but not really. That's how people don't know, when people, yeah, are earth angels or prophets, or, and then they, yeah, like they attack the earth angels, the prophets, the light workers. It's because, yeah, there's no sign on somebody's forehead, there's no, wings on somebody's back. And so, yeah, they find out after that they've attacked the wrong person, the wrong one. So that could be what's going on for somebody or some people. They can find out that they attacked the wrong one, This is like, yeah, like somebody, a brother, like attacking, like their brother. But yeah, like the brother's back was turned and the brother, had, like a hood on, a hat on, or whatever. So yeah, the brother didn't really know that it was his, like their brother until, yeah, like it was too late. Wow. So something definitely, yeah, could be too late. Yeah. Especially when I, yeah, heard the day has come. So something, yeah, it's too late. A day late and $1 short. I don't know. For somebody, yeah, it could be too late for, like somebody to explain out here. We got personal details. So somebody wants to explain some personal details out here to somebody. I feel like it definitely could have something to do, with, yeah, like what somebody has done. But this is like, yeah, like somebody, like, yeah, spying on somebody on a daily. Yeah, keeping tabs on somebody, yeah, like trying to gather up some type of personal details on somebody. But I feel like the more, that they do whatever they do, the more, they're burdened. Yep. Because somebody is investing in positive change out here. So yeah, somebody, knows, like what they're meant to do, at least one of, like their purposes. Because, like most people, they have multiple purposes, like not just one. But yeah, somebody definitely is investing in, positive change. And they're doing it by the book. We got X, so somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an X. Somebody's ex could be involved. Somebody's ex could want to, like explain something. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a B. That X is giving me Malcolm X. Something about, yeah, by any means necessary. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be a Muslim. Or something about, yeah, a Muslim. Something about the Quran is significant. We got secret society at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, you know, could be, you know, like in a secret society. Somebody, you know, could be involved in a secret society. Or something about, yeah, like somebody having some type of personal details, you know, when it comes to a secret society. Somebody, you know, could reveal, you know, yeah, like some personal details about a secret society. So there could be somebody, let's just say they got kicked out of a secret society. Yeah, so they reveal it, you know, or yeah, like somebody writes a tell-all book, you know, and yeah, reveal what's going on in a secret society. Well, we got self-protection. So this self-protection is giving me, yeah, like physical protection. So maybe somebody, you know, is being told, yeah, to get them some self-protection, you know, or yeah, somebody has self-protection, you know, carry it with them, you know. But something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like being on some drugs and doing something dumb. So that could also be, you know, yeah, like what somebody, you know, has personal details about. Something about, yeah, personal details when it comes to some type of setup out here. Yeah, we got the booby trap at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, something about some personal details when it comes to a booby trap. Somebody setting a booby trap, or yeah, like some type of setup. I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, trying to set somebody up when it comes to a GUN, or something about, yeah, a GUN is significant. We got a Sagittarius. So there's a Sagittarius involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have hacked into somebody's social media account out here. Or be aware, you know, of, yeah, somebody hacking into, you know, like, your social media account. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could hack in somebody's social media account, and yeah, they could, yeah, have a lot of personal details about somebody. Wow, we got tipped off. So somebody, you know, could have been tipped off already. But it goes back to, yeah, you know, like the sword card that came out in the beginning of the message. This little bird, you know, on this burden card, on this Ten of Wands card. Yeah, somebody's been tipped off. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have tipped off, yeah, the judicial system about something. But somebody definitely is about to, yeah, receive some karma out here. Somebody, you know, could have already been tipped off, you know, to, yeah, so that they can avoid something. So it goes back to, yeah, the beginning of the message. We got a divine masculine. So you could be a divine masculine, or there's a divine masculine involved. There definitely could be a divine masculine, you know, that, yeah, could be flying under the radar, you know, trying to create change, investing in positive change. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have been tipped off about something. And so, yeah, whatever, you know, like somebody was throwing or somebody shooting or whatever somebody was doing, yeah, it was blocked. And then we got December. So, yeah, something about December is very significant. Somebody, you know, could be blocked out. We got a security system. So somebody, you know, could get caught on security system out here. There could be a security system, you know, that, yeah, tip somebody off. So this is like, yeah, somebody working, you know, as a security guard, and then, yeah, like they see something fishy going on. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have to, you know, like protect themselves out here from something, like physically. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody not seeing something for what it really is. So, yeah, like some stuff going on, you know, like in somebody's life, or, you know, like in somebody's family. You know, yeah, it's karma. It's God's wrath. So we got hold on to your truth. So somebody, you know, is being told to, you know, like hold on to your truth out here. And I feel like, you know, whatever this truth is, you know, I feel like yeah, like it's the truth, you know. But somebody definitely is dealing with, yeah, roadblocks and detours out here. And it could be, yeah, because they're using people around them, you know, for like their selfish reasons out here. We got an Aquarius, so there's an Aquarius involved. Yeah, somebody's having sleepless nights out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could like sleep, you know, with, yeah, like like self-protection, you know. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an H. Somebody, you know, could be closed off out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, has been dishonest. For sure. Yep, and there is a big storm coming for whoever has been being dishonest, whoever, you know, has been using people around them for their selfish reasons. Yep. We got guilty by association. So somebody, yeah, could be charged with being guilty by association out here, or this is like, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like people, you know, like being involved with something, whether it be spiritually, physically, or both. And so, yeah, there's people, you know, that, yeah, they're going to be found to be guilty by association. So whoever, you know, started it, you know, yeah, because y'all were backing them, yeah, y'all all guilty because y'all associated yourselves. We got scam artists. So there's somebody that's a scam artist out here. There's a big storm coming for whoever the scam artist is. Somebody definitely, yeah, then scam somebody into doing something out here, or scam people. Now this is like, you know, yeah, like, you know, like people finding out, you know, that, yeah, like they were scammed, you know, into, you know, yeah, doing something, and now, yeah, they could be found to be guilty by association. There's a big storm coming for, yeah, some identity thieves out here. So with this identity thieves, this is giving me, yeah, spiritual identity thieves, but it's also, yeah, physical identity thieves. So with this tipped off and security system, yeah, somebody, you know, could have used, you know, like somebody's social security card and identification, you know, and so, yeah, security, you know, could have tipped off the bank. I'm just going to use the bank as an example, you know, yeah, something ain't right, something ain't clinked in the milk. I feel like, yeah, somebody or some people have been doing some stuff, you know, and yeah, like it's the day has come. It's reckoning day, you know, or yeah, it could be vindication day. Yep, we got credit checks. So something about, yeah, physical identity thieves. Something about, yeah, credit check when it comes to like a GUN is also I don't know, did they do credit checks? I don't know, let me not go there. But we got nowhere to go. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could have tried to use somebody's, you know, like identity, you know, like to get, you know, like a home. So yeah, that's why the Five of Pentacles is out here. Yeah, they ain't got nowhere to go. So yeah, some people have been tipped off. Some people, yeah, like whatever, you know, like some people were trying to do, you know, as far as, yeah, being identity thieves. Yeah, they don't have nowhere to go. Somebody, you know, could have gotten kicked out, you know, of, yeah, like an illegal residence. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a T. Somebody could be from Texas. We got a Scorpio, so there's a Scorpio involved. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to demand somebody's attention. Yeah, energy vampire. I don't know. It could be whoever. It could be a divine masculine, but I don't like to call him a divine masculine. You know, when it comes to, yeah, like negativity, or this is about a divine masculine, and yeah, there's energy vampires that's trying to demand, you know, like, yeah, their attention. You know, that, so they could have been tipped off, you know, about, you know, yeah, like these energy vampires. We got a Cancer. There's a Cancer involved. There are some people that definitely, yeah, they're about to, yeah, receive, yeah, some heavy karma. And then we got Tears of a Clown. So, yeah, but we just talked, but I talked about, yeah, somebody out here looking like a clown out here. At the bottom of the deck, we got opportunist worst nightmare. So yeah, we did see scam artists, identity thieves. So yeah, that energy vampire, whoever it is, it could be an opportunist. So somebody, yeah, it could be an opportunist worst nightmare out here. Wow. We got screenshots. So going back to, yeah, the personal details, yeah. Somebody, you know, could have some type of screenshots. Or this is, yeah, like somebody, you know, like hacking into somebody's social media account. They have some type of screenshots out here. They could be burdening them, you know. They could be causing them to have some type of sleepless nights. Yeah, but there is some type of heated discussion that definitely, yeah, could lead to, you know, like a family feud out here. It could be over, yeah, like some type of screenshots. Yeah, so somebody's being told to be aware because, yeah, somebody's a loose cannon out here. So, yeah, somebody's ready to blow. Somebody's ready to, yeah. But this could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they've been flying under the radar, you know. So, yeah, like they haven't been saying too much, you know. And so, yeah, like, you know, somebody, you know, could, yeah, like they could feel like, yeah, like it's time to speak up, you know. Or, yeah, but I feel like yeah, with this loose cannon, yeah, somebody needs to be aware, especially when I'm picking up on, yeah, like the GUN. Yeah. Because somebody's suffering from staying attached to people and possessions out here. So, yeah. Toxic, negative people. You know, yeah. Staying attached to, yeah, possessions. You know, that, yeah, like, here today, gone tomorrow. Whoever this is, yeah, they're living with a large ego. Or whoever these people are, yeah, they're living with a large ego. You know, and, yeah, they're burdened. They're living with a large ego because they could have, yeah, burdened somebody down. Or, yeah, they thought, you know, that, yeah, like, they were going to, yeah, get their way with somebody. Now somebody, you know, could be afraid for their life. They could be in hiding. Or there's a loose cannon out here and somebody's afraid for their life. They're in hiding because of whoever this is. I just saw a past person. So something about, yeah, a past person. Or there's a past person, yeah. Like they a loose cannon. They're a big bully, you know. They're whoever, you know, they think that they are. And so, yeah, like stuff could be happening now. And, yeah, like they're afraid for their life. They're in hiding. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have to have a big decision to make out here. It could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, moving to a new city, state, or country. We got the sacral chakra. So somebody's living with a large ego. And it has something to do with, yeah, like their sacral chakra. So this could be, you know, when it comes to their sexuality. This could be when it comes to their creativity. Or somebody feels like that somebody's living with a large ego, you know. And it could have something to do, yeah, with like their creativity, you know. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like, yeah, whoever it is afraid for their life in hiding. They could be trying to move, you know, like to a new city, state, or country. But they've done something out here. This is definitely somebody that, yeah, they're suffering from staying attached to people and possessions, especially, yeah, sexually. Somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, stay attached to somebody sexually out here, or trying to, yeah, like, you know, like send some type of sexual energy somebody's way. But, yeah, it was a game. So, whatever these people, yeah, were doing, it was a game. Yeah. Stealing somebody's identity, it was a game. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like acted like, you know, that they, yeah, wanted to be, you know, like in a relationship with somebody, you know, just to, yeah, commit identity theft. Or, yeah, it was a game when it comes to, yeah, a scam artist trying to scam somebody, you know, yeah. Especially, yeah, when it comes to, yeah, hacking into somebody's social media. But somebody wants to explain something. I don't know. Something about, yeah, something that happened. So, I don't know if somebody was playing a game, you know. I don't know, yeah. If it was a game, you know, like a, you know, like a video game that made somebody, you know, like do something. It's giving me, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like, dark entities taking over things, yeah, like the TV, social media, video games, music, you know. So, So somebody, you know, could try to say, yeah, it was the game that made me do it. It was the game, you know, that's why I did it. Or, yeah, whatever happened, you know, yeah, as far as somebody being tipped off, you know, it was a game to the people, you know, that were involved. But yeah, there's many inconsistent stories that were told. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we got pictures and videos. So something about, yeah, screenshots, pictures, and videos. So there could be some type of truth when it comes to, yeah, like some type of pictures or some videos. Or this is like, yeah, people telling many inconsistent stories about somebody, and then, yeah, like there's proof with pictures and videos of something. I don't know. There could be somebody, you know, that has some type of sexual pictures or videos of somebody. I don't know, somebody, you know, is doing some strange things for it. Or this is like, yeah, like somebody hacking into somebody's social media account, which I don't know. Well, a lot of people, they have, yeah, all kinds of photos, you know, on their social media. But somebody, yeah, they could have some type of sexual photos of somebody or sexual videos of somebody. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like, you know, like threatening, you know, to, yeah, like expose it. But I feel like yeah, like either somebody has already done it, it was a part of some type of game, and now they're scared. Because people know. You can know. Yeah. Whoever this is, they fear what is within you and your spiritual backing. Somebody definitely, yeah, done something strange for some change out here. Whatever that is. But somebody also, yeah, has been caught spiritually trespassing. Yeah, so whoever these people are, they thought it was a game. So they thought that they could, yeah, spiritually trespass. They thought that they could, yeah, put their toe over the line when they were told, yeah, don't, you can toe the line, but don't put your toe over the line. Yeah, somebody, yeah, decided that they wanted to spiritually trespass. So, hey, sucks to be them. Now they're afraid for their life. Now they're in hiding. Because stuff is definitely happening. Yep. But you were born to stand out. You were born to shine, and you were born to lead. So, yeah. Somebody's mad. Yeah, because you were born that way. Yeah, and whoever this is, yeah, they're sending the evil eye out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have pictures and videos of somebody, you know, and yeah, like they're, you know, like, yeah, trying to do some juju and voodoo on it, you know, looking at it, you know, I hate you, I wish you would die. Yeah, all that. We got a Pisces, we got a Taurus, we got a Libra. So there's a Pisces, a Taurus, a Libra involved, or you could be, you know, any of those signs. Yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, are more interested in your life than their own. People want to know who somebody having sex with, you know. Yeah, if somebody, you know, is posting pictures and videos, you know, on their social media. Where they going, what they doing, who they with. Yeah, but whoever this is, yeah, they're falling victim to their own negative projections out here. So, yeah, whatever negative projection that they're projecting, yeah, they're falling victim to it. There are some people that somebody's about to find out that, yeah, like, doesn't serve their highest good. I feel like whoever these people are, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, going back to the perspective, you know, somebody, you know, could, yeah, receive a new perspective on whoever these people are. And so, yeah, that's the day, you know, that somebody's like, yeah, they gotta go. We got January. So something, you know, could take place by January. Somebody could be, yeah, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper, or an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. Yeah, we got a Cancer. So, yeah, there's a Cancer involved. Yeah, we got punk pussy pushover. So, yeah, there definitely, yeah, could be people that thought that somebody was a punk pussy pushover. There's people, you know, that, yeah, they're trying to, yeah, punk somebody, push somebody, you know, yeah. I feel like but whoever these people are, yeah, because they're falling victims to their own negative projections, yeah, they're being looked at as the clowns. They're being looked at as the punk pussy pushovers out here. But, yeah, somebody thought that somebody was a punk pussy pushover, and, yeah, they're about to find out. They're about to find out that, yeah, they forced God's hand. Yep. Yep, because yeah, somebody or some people, yeah, they've shown kindness and empathy towards others even when their life was hard. So we saw the Ten of Wands, so yeah, like even, like when somebody, yeah, was burdened, yeah, they still, yeah, helped other people to carry their burdens, or yeah, they still, yeah, were, a positive influence, on others, or yeah, like yeah, they shown empathy and kindness towards others even when their life was hard. So somebody is determined to set the record straight. I feel like, yeah, because it's these people have forced God's hand. It's God that's determined to set the record straight. But there could be, going back to, yeah, please let me explain. Yeah, it could be somebody, they could be determined to set the record straight. But whoever this is, yeah, somebody has already freed themselves from whoever this is. Or yeah, it goes back to, yeah, somebody is about to, yeah, get a different perspective when it comes to somebody or some people. And so yeah, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's time to free myself. Or it could be, like when it comes to a relationship, a job, a family, Whoever, has been spiritually trespassing, I feel like that they were spiritually trespassing, yeah, one, because of, yeah, like somebody's creativity. They were also spiritually trespassing because, yeah, they fear what is within somebody, so they were trying to figure out what is within somebody. But if they knew who the maker, of this universe is, then they would know, yeah, why somebody's so powerful, or how somebody, is, yeah, like doing whatever it is that they're doing, they would really know, yeah, and if they just pick up the BIBLE, they would know as well. But whoever this is, yeah, they lack ambition, they have no clear goals, and this is somebody, that, yeah, they chose a karmic path, and so yeah, they continue to repeat karmic cycle after karmic cycle after karmic cycle. But be aware of, yeah, somebody, like trying to get you to repeat a karmic cycle. I think we picked up that energy, yeah, in one of yesterday's messages. Yeah, it's a karmic soulmate out here, or karmic soulmates. So just be aware. So yeah, while whoever this is lacks ambition and has no clear goals, yeah, you were born to stand out. You were born to shine bright. You were born to lead. And whoever this is, yeah, they're only around for the good times. So yeah, this is a fleeting individual. This is somebody, that, yeah, they'll be here today, gone tomorrow. This is somebody that definitely, yeah, is too old for mind games, or whoever these people are. Yeah, whoever these people are, yeah. So yeah, they're spiritually trespassing, yeah, when it comes to somebody's creativity, when it comes to, yeah, trying to figure out, what's within somebody because they fear it. Yeah, they're also, yeah, trying to block somebody's creativity. And so yeah, because they're trying to block somebody's creativity, they're falling victim to their own negative possession. So yeah, they're not creating anything. Somebody forced God's hand for not being true to their word out here. Yep, but there is a cycle that's ending. So, we did talk about that at the beginning of the message, So, yeah, wherever there's an ending, there's a beginning. So, there could be somebody, that could be gaining the courage to communicate with somebody. They possibly, yeah, are determined to set the record straight. They possibly, are going to admit that something is true out here. Yep. But whoever these people are, yeah, they're already in a spiritual lineup. So it's multiple people that, yeah, they don't force God's hand. It's multiple people that, yeah, are in the spiritual lineup out here. And then we got the power of discernment. So yeah, I feel like whoever these people are, yeah, they're about to realize, yeah, the power of discernment. What discernment, can do. So there could be somebody that could be gaining the courage to communicate, but yeah, they're trying to block somebody's creativity. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to, yeah, know that, yeah, the gift of discernment, is important at this time. Because whoever this is, yeah, they're only here for the good times, or they're, yeah, they're not here for kindness and empathy. They're trying to block it, whatever they're trying to block, but they just don't know that they don't force God's hand. So with that being said, yeah, somebody, that like somebody's gift of discernment, could be, like heightening. Yeah, we got gut feeling. Yeah, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. If somebody, if you have a gut feeling that something is wrong, yeah, something is wrong. But yeah, you have the power of discernment out here. So yeah, somebody definitely has a lot of spiritual gifts out here. We got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So yeah, there's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo that's involved. Something definitely is wrong with whoever this person is. And whoever this person is, like they're too old for mind game. This is somebody that definitely is trying to block somebody's creativity. I don't know if they're trying to block somebody, from, creating children, But it goes back to, the beginning of the message when talking about, child sacrifice or sacrificing a child. I don't know. But somebody just needs to be aware. But whoever this is, they're stuck in a curse or a hex that they projected on you. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yep. So somebody definitely is about to find out that they dodged some type of bullet out here. But it's something about, like a physical bullet. We got sister involved. So somebody's sister is involved. But somebody, could have dodged, a bullet, by, trusting, like their gut feeling, discerning, like spirits. But you could be seeing the angel number 1616. So, you need to know that new opportunities will reveal themselves out here. But when it comes to, these new opportunities, it's giving me, when it comes to your creativity. I'm picking up too, like new levels, new devils. So somebody, could be entering into, new level. So here comes the new devils. But you could be the topic of discussion at this time. So you need to know that. But people definitely, every day they're watching you, keeping tabs on you. But there is somebody that definitely is ashamed to face you out here. Whoever this person is, they could be blocked. Somebody, could have blocked this person out. Or whatever, like they have been doing, the juju, the voodoo, whatever they do. It's blocked. They could have done it multiple times. Block, 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 block. But somebody, could have blocked this person out because, they are considered as a liability. They don't serve somebody's highest good. Or somebody needs to, block whoever this is out. Because, they're a liability. They don't serve your highest good. This is somebody or some people that, they like to cross personal boundaries without consequences. Or that's what they thought. They thought that somebody was a punk pussy pushover. I feel like the day has come for somebody, to stand up for themselves. And somebody needs to know that, these people have already forced God's hand. So, God got your back, if you subscribe to Mother Nature got your back. The universe got your back. I feel like the day has come. The day has come for somebody, to stand up for themselves. Because it's not about falling down. It's about learning to get back up. Anything else? We got gang, organization, or a cult. So, somebody definitely, could be involved with a gang, organization, or a cult. But it goes back to, the secret society. It could be a gang, organization, or a cult, secret society, whoever. They thought that somebody was a punk pushover, that they could cross somebody's personal boundaries without consequences. It could be a gang, organization, or a cult, secret society, or somebody involved that could be ashamed to face somebody. So, somebody's being told to continue to embrace, your creativity out here. There could be somebody, from a secret society, gang, organization, or a cult that could be afraid for their life. They could be in hiding. Wow. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.